Da, 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 da. Sup everyone, and welcome to another stream from me, Weddings. What a day we have today, right? At random pings. We are so bad. You guys are torturing me. Wait for it. There we go. Hey. All right. Now we're back. So. Normally, okay, if you guys haven't noticed, it yet, the poll ended. The next integrated storage feature. You guys actually managed to vote for energy and channels. Genuinely. Like, okay, there's a reason why I put it on the list, okay? Very obvious reason. Very obvious reason. That is because, first of all, it's missing. Second of all, it's a feature that I want to implement someday. And third of all, Utility Craft convinced me that there maybe are some ways to get energy in Bedrock. Either way, I'm still surprised about the results. Like, what the hell? To be fair, the other options... Now looking at it, the other options weren't better, okay? But, big but, okay, big but. I've been working on another feature recently. And I think if I would release that feature first, no one would be mad. No one would be mad at me. Because it has literally been one of the most requested features of all time. Okay? Get that. The game takes a while to load, doesn't it? Oh. We're in. Almost. Come on, buddy. There we go. So. You guys read it right, okay? If you guys have been looking at the latest updates made to integrate storage, channels and power overrated, not gonna lie, I think they're cool, If you guys have been paying attention to your creative inventory in the latest updates of integrated storage, then you will find a crafting terminal. And yes, I'm being serious. We're doing that. We are making a goddamn crafting terminal. And as you guys can see, it already works. At least somewhat. Hey, CT Abdul. Did I fix the bug for when you break it? That's 9, okay. Yes, seems right. We have a crafting terminal. You guys do not want to know how I made that. That's gonna make you throw up. Oh, by the way, this button to like insert the items back into the system. I'm gonna be completely honest with you all. That's a slot. That's a slot. Like for a split second you can see that the item is actually placed into the slot, right? Oops, I guess. But yeah. I mean, it works. It will be a bit cursed for mobile players, okay? but they'll manage. They'll manage. Anyways, so the crafting terminal is working, right? So what else could there be that we need to work on? Well, since it's gonna be the crafting update, I might as well do the pattern terminal, because as we can see, it's not quite doing anything. In fact, I think I even removed some of its functionality in one of the updates. That's too bad. Maybe we're gonna improve on this thing. I think, yeah, I think we should finish the pattern terminal today. And I've also been working on another thing. It's currently a missing texture block. It's a molecular assembler! But it doesn't really do anything. No, seriously, it like doesn't do anything yet. Can put items in here, it just does. Oh, that's bad. That's bad, guys. Anyways, I don't think we will deal with the molecular assembler today, because we're gonna. Well, it needs a pattern, right? So, pattern terminal. It would make sense if we would do the pattern terminal first, is what I'm trying to say. There's one thing I want to test though with the molecular assembler though, in Java Edition. Okay. Molecular assembler. A very, very fancy machine. My sensitivities. Yeah. There we go. Because it also has this pattern in. Jeez, I got it. I got it better than them, the layout, no? Tell me my layout isn't just infinitely better. Anyways. They also can do a pattern and a thingy mode, okay? So... Oh yeah, we're also gonna have to do the cables and stuff. Oh, by the way, energy will be optional, right? So... Yeah, so... Will it power it? I don't know, let's do this, I guess. Well, I cannot see it because I don't have anything installed for it yet. But I'm gonna assume it works because it, you know, produces the maximum amount of energy. So, this thing apparently has two modes it can work on, right? Oh, you cannot actually put items in here at all. Unless there is a pattern, I assume, right? Like, if I have a pattern terminal, right? Huh, interesting. Oh, this will be interesting to do. This thing. This button. We'll see about that. So, this would be a crafting recipe, right? So something like that. So you would put it in there. And can you then put items? Yeah. Does it matter where the items are? It does matter where the items are. In fact, it locks the slot. And it also locks this slot. Very strange. We cannot do that in Bedrock, by the way. We can and will not do this in Bedrock. So here's my idea for the molecular assembler, okay? So while a pattern is in, it's gonna operate in a fixed mode similar to this, where it will only craft the recipe of the pattern, right? Yeah, I want to say that I want to suggest that if there is no pattern, we would just allow any recipe to be crafted to make it work with, you know, the interface. Okay, it's a horrible idea because then the pattern would be obsolete, right? Hmm. Should I just remove this upper slot in my version? I feel like it's kind of our only option. I'm sorry. How did I call it? So I don't see it anywhere in my UI. RP, UI, storage, molecule. Oh, huh? Okay. No, I don't know what's up with that. Okay. It took me a while to get the slot set up just for me to remove it now. I assume it's somewhere in here, right? This is the output, this is the pattern slot. Okay. So, what if I just... Boop. I mean, there is some point in doing this pattern if... You know, it's supposed to be able to craft everything either way. Yeah, thought so. Okay, cool. But the main reason why we are here is, I guess, to make a functional pattern terminal now, right? Yeah, it's a bit goof. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, let's not do this as well, by the way. That seems horrible. Yeah, we have to recode the pattern terminal. What can I say? Wait a minute. Why does it even work at all? Okay, guys, this is the code for the pattern terminal, right? Tell me. Oh no, the item's gone. Don't question it. Just accept it. Okay. So the pattern terminal, right. I think we're gonna start completely over with the pattern terminal, okay? Is what I'm saying. Where even is the terminal? It's on the terminal, right? Yeah. So I'm literally just gonna copy paste the... I'm not gonna copy paste it, but I'm gonna reference the correct elements. So where's the pattern grid? This pattern grid, we're literally just pattern side. What is the pattern side? Oh, it's the thingy here, right? Also, no, we're gonna remake it. We are gonna remake it because a lot of the stuff that we want for the pattern terminal, we already have in the crafting terminal, right? I just need to know how pattern terminal root. Okay, so you just pattern terminal and pattern terminal root. Okay, okay. Wait, was this the right one? Okay. Group pattern terminal. Okay, like that, right? So, yeah, there is a bunch of code that is a little bit goof. Oh, by the way, I think we have to change the size of this as well. That was one of the bugs that I saw. We're gonna do that later. So this should theoretically make the pattern terminal look like the crafting terminal, right? Theoretically. I mean, Okay, so it doesn't like that we're using grid item. Oh, okay. So what I assume I did, okay, was that I... Oh wait, wait, I literally just copied all the code. What the hell? Oh. Well, turns out I had a bunch of important stuff in the pattern terminal that I used in other files. Isn't that great? For example, I used this grid item everywhere. Like in every file. Okay, then let's just copy the crafting terminal. Oh yeah, by the way, let's do some music. Some proper music. So, crafting terminal, right? So, luckily we already have the crafting grid, which references hopefully the underscore grid, which is this grid. Okay. So this is the 3x3 thingy, right? I mean, we can... Okay, how much do we want to copy is the question, right? That is always the question. I mean, this looks legit, right? So there's probably, we have a pattern site. Do we have a pattern layout? Encode layout. Okay, so it's gonna be pattern terminal layout, okay. And if we just... So there was like this encode thingy, right? Yeah. So like this, right? This should... Oh yeah, by the way, I don't think we need Java anymore. Bye bye Java. Should work just fine. Okay, yeah, that is definitely the crafting terminal as we know it. Obviously, this encode layout logic doesn't make sense, right? Because the encode slot is not this anymore. But this won't work in scripting 2.0, and I hate it. Fuck you, Mojang. Okay, so this slot now is actually not. It's actually not supposed to be that big. Okay. It's not supposed to be that big. It's gonna be more of a model type of thing, right? So I think 18 was that, okay? And then we need 2 bindings. Or rather, we add a binding in here. Bindings. Now I'm gonna look inside the export bus thingy because I had import bus thingy because I had something very similar. Yeah, so this overlay, right? Oh, we cannot pass bindings down. I mean, we can, but I forgot the property for that. Anyways, it's good to have this code. So, what it does, it gets the item stack from container items, yes, obvious, but import bus. Oh, so it literally just does this, okay. So, theoretically, inside of the controls of this would then be the actual slot. Okay. I mean, that's doable. Yeah, obviously we wouldn't have that here, right? So I think we actually want to have a stack panel for this. Okay, so modal stack, I don't know, like that. Type stack panel. No, not stack grid. I wish. Stack panel orientation vertical. Okay. Yes. Correction name, container items, yes. Okay, so for the controls. Actually, we might have to use a grid for this. No, we cannot use a grid for this, because grids are pretty stupid when it comes to rendering collection indexes. So we have this item, right? This is just a, this is the output slot. And then we're gonna need 2 grid items. Those are just gonna be the additional, yeah. In fact, I think all of them can be this one. I really need to create a common button for that that can do all of this. Okay, so this would be $, max container size minus, not -1, right? It would be like -9, or rather this would be -10. Then this one would be -9 because it makes sense, trust me. And it would be then -11. Because this is the middle slot, right? Okay. And those two would be inside of a different panel, which then would have another collection index, which then controls if they're visible or not. Okay. So, it would be like, I don't know, slot visibility wrapper, I don't know, like that, which is a type collection panel. Collection name would be obviously container items. Container items, right? Do we even need this? I think so. Okay, and then obviously collection index, we're gonna okay, just to test, right? We need an index that, you know, we can trust. Let's do one. Let's do one for the funsies, okay? Then we're gonna have this complicated binding in here. Just gonna yeah. Stack count. It's not smaller than 3, right? So when do we actually turn the mode on? I wonder if there is a smarter way to get like the data without. Nah, seems pretty reasonable. Okay, so let's do if the stack count is it's the stack message, right? So the count is actually like when you have one item in it, there is no text. Okay, so if you have no item or like one item, there's no text. That's why we cannot use it. So it has to be at least 2. So 2 would be then the normal crafting mode, and then 3 would be the processing mode. If that makes sense, okay? So it has to be bigger than 2. Jesus. Okay, and if that is the case, we just render our goddamn grid button. With the index. Great. Now we can do this again. For this. I'm really bad at writing clean JSON UI. But so is Pablo. It's just very tiring writing good JSON. Right? Normally you would like extract this into like their own elements, you know. But like, I'm not doing that. Okay. So, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't work. Maybe because size, obviously, right? I do wonder if the visibility of the stack panel or of the thingies will like actually hide the elements, or if it would just, you know, keep it. Because depending on that, you might have to use a grid. Which, or not a grid, but, or maybe a grid? There is one button. Oh, there is one button, yes. Okay, watch this. I cannot put anything into the slots? Are we for real? And those are fake slots, right? And those slots don't even work? Okay, now I'm just getting trolled. Guys? Okay, so we obviously cannot use a stack panel for this. How big is the pattern terminal though? Oh, I think that might actually be also the issue. No, it shouldn't be the issue, what? Guys? I don't know what's happening. Pattern encoder. Alright, let's rename the file. No, not just, okay. Okay. Only 21 container slots. Okay, I thought for a second. 255. Yeah, I really need a dedicated test world because this is taking way too long to load. At least, you know, to do proper JSON. Okay, so slots work at least. Well, except the inventory for some reason. Like, but like those slots work, right? Okay. If I do this, then absolutely nothing happens. Why? Why? So we are still referencing the pattern terminal layout. Okay, that's good. Then the modal stack with whoa. Why didn't it throw though? It was supposed to be vertical. I mean, yeah, that might explain something. That might actually do it. No? I'm confused why this upper layout isn't working, by the way. I think because this code up here is kind of outdated. If we just take the crafting terminal and copy everything from the... Oh yeah, because it doesn't have the Pablo's so-called mobile goofy preset anymore, right? Yeah. I'm gonna extract this into a cleaner file one day. Okay. But don't forget we need to reference the correct element. And that's a lot of Pablo code. So this would be the pattern terminal. Of course. Okay, where do we reference the crafting node? Okay, this is obviously wrong. We need the pattern terminal dot pattern pattern terminal layout. Like that. So that should fix like the all of the upper stuff, right? Right. Ah! Pattern terminal layout was not found. How so? It's... Oh. The file had an error. Wait, how did JCUI manage to read this? Wait, is it like parsing what it can parse? And then just it stops when it finds an error? Dude, you could make the craziest obfuscator with this. Okay, I mean... Okay, so at least this is working. Yeah, so this isn't doing the thing I was thinking would do. Oh my god. Yes, of course, because it's collection index 1. What did I guys tell you in my tutorials? It always starts from collection index 0. Always. Always. So I wonder if I can do visibility without, like, you know, taking up space. Or without not taking up space. Kind of like a grid. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god! Look at this. It's changing modes. Yeah, that's what I want. Except for that that this middle slot is obviously not being arranged correctly. So I do wonder if I can make a modal... If I can make this a grid, right? And then... grid dimensions. Grid dimensions. Haha. What's so funny, huh? So width, height. Do I need an item template for this? What do I need? Grid rescaling type? I mean, grid position, grid rescaling type maybe. Although, let's just see if that will do it. And... No! Wait, but it's not complaining about the thing that I thought it would complain about. I mean, either way, it's not doing the thing that it was supposed to do, right? Oh. Yeah, so... That's kind of F. I thought it would not take up... Aren't you using any beta features? Oh, wait, Ennis. Ennis? Of course not! That would be crazy. Why would I use beta features? Doesn't like collection index because it doesn't like the collection name, because it doesn't like the fact that, yeah. So I guess we cannot use grids. I think if you want to use a grid, then you have to use like this grid item template and stuff, you know. Yo, big fan of yours. Great item, by the way. Thanks, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is not working. How do we make the grid item always centered? Oh wait, you know what? Fuck it. Collection panel. I mean, I'm gonna position it manually. What can I do? I'm just a man. I'm just a man with a goal. I tried doing it good, but at the end of the day, only the results matter, not the progress. So wait, this would be plus 18, right? And this, theoretically, it's centered. Okay. Boom! Yes! Okay, now we add a button in here, right? Or I guess we can RE2 pattern terminal. Yeah, so originally they have it here, right? So it would be like here. I mean, yeah, we can probably do that. Yeah. Probably. Way to add a search by an integrated search ML? Nope, there is not. There is a way for, like, theoretically what would be possible, okay? Is if we would make the search bar highlight the items, okay? But we cannot filter the items based on the search bar. Why? Because, I mean, Minecraft has done it here, right? But here they are using a renderer to do it. You cannot filter a grid. The way we did it, like we had a version where we actually had a search bar. And the thing with that search bar is it would lag out your game. Why? Because it actually didn't render the searches, but rather it would render 3 separate grids over each other, or like, not grids, but like stack panels with each item duplicated, and then would like show the results. My short version of it is you probably don't want a search bar if you like having FPS. That's my take on that. But then again, we can make an item highlighter. That helps. Which we discussed is also, I guess, a thing that you guys would like to see. I mean, we can do that. We can do that. Oh, nein. Okay. Yeah, this cell image thingy. I don't like that, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we're in the pattern terminal. So this would be our... I mean, I guess we could just add it really anywhere. Doesn't have to be in a particular place. What is this? This is a stack panel. So ideally this button would be like somewhere here. What did I copy? Okay. Windows V? Yes. Okay. So obviously the collection indices will be scuffed. But we'll see, okay. Just to get the positioning. Okay, I'm not going to do the positioning, right? But like the size. Size would be like a 24 by 24 maybe. And obviously, let's remove the offset just to see where the button would end, right? But we need another button for the encode slot. Ah, this is hurting my brain. I feel like I should make a common button, because if I do all of this, then I'm not gonna have a good time. Which would theoretically just be a reference to this. This is actually everything that I want, no? Oh well. Guess we're gonna use this one. I'm gonna keep using this one. Let's see. It should be a big X on the right side of the screen. Okay. It's a little too big. But it is something. But it doesn't like our collection index. Why? Because this doesn't have a... Okay, but this is a stack panel. Wait, stack panels can have... how is it called? A collection name. Container items, okay. Yeah, let's keep it at 18 by 18, I think. I mean, at max 20 by 20, right? But we need to do a different thing. We now need to do the encode layout. By the way, why did this whole thing shift like upwards? It was not supposed to shift upwards, which, I don't know, we can fix later probably. So if we look at this terminal right here, right? So I have a slot with a pattern, then an encode button, and then another empty slot. Jesus. This is not fun, I'm telling you all. Okay, so inside of here we would have a type. Oh, music is a bit loud, isn't it? Okay. This would be the encode. Oh, we already have this here. The pattern side. Let's just reference the pattern side. It will be a little bit ugly, but we can fix that. Of course. Please just work, I beg you. No, it's gonna work because I want to. That's the mentality I need. Wait, I mean, that's not bad, no? I mean, yes, all of the stuff moved up a bit, right? But essentially, that's exactly what we want. Essentially. We have the encode button. And we have another button that crashes your game conveniently. We have a new exit button, guys, before the new exit button. Yeah, because it's missing the item collection name, probably. Am I right? Pattern side. Pattern side. Oh, this pattern grid we definitely don't need. I mean, this is obvious, right? Wait, so what was that error? What did it crash my game for? Okay, let's see the error again. And yes, I still don't know why all of the UI moves upwards. So that's a lot of errors. Okay. Backsort button? Hey, we're not even using the backsort button here. We're probably like referencing it somewhere, right? We are referencing the backsort button here. Item collection name. Why did it not throw an error before that? Before item collection name. Theoretically, that should do the trick, right? I mean, sure, I guess. Hey, whatever JCY makes happy. Okay, I'm not even confused about that. Let's do something funny, by the way. Encode button. Okay. Oh, this button is actually gonna be more like type, collection panel, size 18 by 18, right? Collection name, contain items, and then controls is gonna be not the encode button. Wait, it is gonna be the encode button, but not in that way. Wait, what did I name Hey, doesn't matter. We can fix that later on. Okay. Anchor. Here. Center. Anchor 2. Center. Okay, the grid item. We can just make it a little bit smaller, right? A little bit smaller. I think that won't hurt. That is what I want to do, because I think it will look better. Jeez, I mean, yeah. Even smaller. Like, honestly, that's like a 12. A 12 that we need. Or maybe 12 is a little too much. Oh, we'll see. That is too much, yeah. Also, why is the hover... No, don't tell me the background control controls that. Cell image size. Oh, but I'm passing it here. Oh wait, no, it's because, yeah, it's referencing the button and the button thingy size is, yeah, okay. I gotta do a custom button, man. And replace the grid button with that, honestly. Wait, so what did I name control I named something else the encode button. First time watching the stream. Hope you have a good time then. So we have an encode button here. Right? Okay, no, okay, that's correct. Let's make a comment button. I cannot be, yeah. Like, why is this referencing the chest grid item? Why is this referencing the container item? Why is this? It's just all over the place. If we could just use our custom button, that would be awesome. Or a custom button, right? Yeah, so something like this, right? Where you would... I've recently created a file called i2 comments. Container item? Add. Yes, please add search bar. Yes, it's not possible. At least not with the current methods. I mean, hey, if you guys want to add a search bar, go ahead. But yeah, no, it's essentially impossible to add a search bar. You can make something highlight the slots, but that's obviously not a search bar, right? That's a search highlighter. Literally, if you like search Minecraft, Bedrock, test, search, okay? No, chest search. Add on this chest search bar. Is this for Bedrock? Yeah, see? It only highlights the slots. You wanna know why? Because it's not possible to do it else. What is this? This is Java. Yeah, this is Java. It's literally not possible to do it else, you know? The best thing that I could do is something like this. Which then again also ruins the illusion a bit. But yeah, that would theoretically be possible. Okay. So what variables would I even need? I'm just gonna like set a few defaults so I get the auto completions, you know? Better than nothing at least to find the item faster. I mean, if that's what you guys want, I can add it, but like... It's literally impossible. Go tell Mojang to finally release all UI. I'd be very happy. Okay, container item, it's common. Okay, UI common, we need UI common. We need to find UI common. Do you guys see UI common, UI common, UI common, UI common, UI common? Somewhere further down here. Okay. So, container item. Oh, we're already here. Okay. So, I'm just gonna copy all of those variables just so we have the auto completions. Okay. So what of this do we need? I don't think we need the focus ID because I have no idea what they do. Item render offset I don't think we need. Item render, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Button ref, that's never gonna be changed. Cell overlay ref. What is ChatGPT suggesting me? That's terrifying. Cell overlay, cell overlay. Well, what's the difference between those two? Which one do I use? Oh well, we're gonna see. Item render size and yeah, I mean that's fine, right? Item render panel size. Okay, so those two ideally would be one variable, right? So it would be $sign size dash default, right? And then those two would be this. And then also size would be this. Okay. So instead of using all of those thingies now, I wonder if we can... Okay, this is gonna be kind of risky, okay? Okay, we cannot replace all of them because of the way I made it. Ah, fuck it. We're gonna replace all of them. We're gonna replace all of it. You see, guys, it's a little bit that I used. So what would I need to reference? I would need to reference... Or actually, it would be like this, right? Yeah, that gets even more, I think. No, actually not. So... add RA to common dot container item. Ouch. Now a lot of UIs are gonna be broken. That's why I have to go ahead and manually look at it. Okay, I think this file is clean. This is sus. Like, why doesn't it have a collection index? Unless the item overlay has a collection index. Unless we don't even use the item overlay. Huh? Item overlay? That's not even being used by anything. Unless we're referencing it from a different file, which I'm sure we're not. Well, we'll see if it works. Okay, so import bus done. Interface. That should work, that should work, that should work. All of this should work. Great. It's only gonna be like the thingies with custom KVS code, thanks. Only gonna be the things with the custom background controls. They're gonna have a problem. Does this actually work? We'll see. Oh, I didn't check every file, so inside the wireless access point, because I think yes. So here, dollar size would be this. Yeah. I don't know why I called them grid item. It's not a grid item. Okay. So this checks out, this checks out, this checks out, this. We fine. Okay, this file is the one we're in. Okay, guys. Now you need to learn how to pray, okay? Because we just maybe fucked all of our UIs at once. Okay. I mean... okay, no, that does not make any sense. Can I not, like, reference variables like that? But other than that, stuff is fine. I mean, doesn't justify anything, to be honest, but... Guys, Doro energy for compatibility. Well, the way Applied Logistics 2 does is there's like a block, the energy acceptor, and takes energy from all the mods that it like supports. It's not gonna be different here. Okay, so it doesn't like the fact that it doesn't have a collection name. Got it. Okay, so there's an item collection name dash default container items. The only problem with like making an energy system are the creators of Bedrock. Like they need to work together with me. Oh, what? Expect a variable not found in ancestor tree $, in size. Are you trolling? Genuinely. Okay, then we're gonna wrap it inside a panel, I guess. No, but size. Well, why is it complaining about my size? Hey, don't take that out of context. Like, I don't wanna like pass it from above a panel, right? Right. That would be lame. Please tell me I can just do this. Mojang! What are you doing? Fix your goddamn game! Oh, what did I... Okay, wait. Item. Add common dot container item. Like this. Like this. Oh yeah. So because now we can just pass a size like this. And those variables should take from the ancestor tree. So I should make a Dingsel out of context compilation. Is it really that sus? Are the things that I'm saying really that sus? That you can make a compilation out of this? Whoa! What is he doing? Oh, I see why. Never mind it. Hey man, I'm from Brazil. Do you have any tutorials for JSUI for container? I can't open this container. Oh brother, I have absolutely no idea about containers. I'm just literally trial and erroring until it works. Most of the stuff Pablo actually made, I'm just copy pasting what Pablo made. I'm sorry, what? How does this ever happen? What? Well, I wanna see the different UIs. Yeah, this is fine, obviously, right? And this also, so it's just those UIs. Okay, it's still saying that it cannot find $ size. Is that like a reason? Of course it can't find $. Wait, huh? 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 Doesn't make any sense. Why is it not doing? Oh, I mean, this one needs a size as well, right? Okay, but it should be able to reference $ sizes. It doesn't make any sense. I swear, if this works, I completely give up on JSON UI. Okay, tell me one thing. Why does this work? Okay, let's save it. But when I do this, this does not work. This is the same code without the like extra panel. Okay, this was the item collection name thingy, but God, JSON UI. Forgive me. Forgive me for my sins, Pablo. Forgive me for my sins, Pablo. Okay, maybe I should now name those things correctly. Pattern input slot. Pattern output slot. Okay. Do I use this grid item anywhere? I actually still do. Oh, not in that sense, okay. Okay. I hope nothing depended on this. But I'm happy that it's finally gone. Wait, does this still work? Yeah, this button is kind of offset, right? Why is it a little bit offset? Oh, I assume because... Hold up. Of course, because... If I pass in the container item, it should not work. Not the size variable, I mean. 0, 1, 2. Okay. So obviously size and... Oh, because it's not centered, right? Anchor from center? Wait, it's centered by default, I think. How do I link this JSON with the container to the entity? Same thing as you did with the forms by the container name. Only difference is that instead of bindings, you have to use the variables, because the container title is actually not a binding, but rather a variable. Why? I don't know. But it makes the UI way more performant. Okay. Tell me what variable am I missing so that this is not doing the right size thingy. Because it clearly worked with the other thing. Are all the buttons offset? I don't think so, right? Only the ones that we changed size of. So, I mean, inscribe, I didn't do the inscribe, right? The inscriber should be fine. This is also fine. Which machines did I... Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, that's where I got the... Okay. That's where I used the overlay item. Or the item overlay. But this is so simple. What? Okay, what if we just put the item overlay also inside of this file? And then item overlay. See, this is using the import bus or item overlay. We just do add I to common. It's automatically defaulting to the upgrade card outline, huh? Aye. Could you write that in chat? I'm not gonna, you know, write all of the code in chat. No, but if you wanna look at it, it's gonna be a lot. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Yeah, so why did the molecular assembler break? Oh, I see. So this would be the I2 common container item. Did I call it I2 common or I2? Yeah, I2 common. Common.this. Okay. Hold it. Okay. And that works. Yeah, don't worry about this, okay? I'm gonna fix it once that time has come. But the thing that I don't understand quite yet is why this thingy is offset. Like, why is it offset? Let me check if maybe it's something in the wireless access point. No, it's just size, right? Hmm. I mean, realistically, there is no reason why it should not be offset. Stack panel. Oh, and then we just stack it. No, wait. It's a vertical stack, right? Yeah. What if I change the size inside of here as well? Like 24 by 24. Which, by the way, should not matter at all. But we'll see. Okay. Maybe the item is like too big. No. If we like make it 18, right? Is it then basically big enough for the stack panel to then... Yes, it was because the stack panel was just too small, but like this does not affect anything, right? Yeah. Well, this is an edge case. So I won't fix it because this has nothing to do with my button. Why did I quit a word? I need to now work on the pattern terminal. Okay, one thing that I do want to add though, which is 100% certain. Also, with height, we're gonna make this 3 times 18, which is 54. Right? Yeah. Okay, we do have a backside button. Wait a minute, why do we have a backside button? Trying to make a GI and the interface won't open. You can try talking to me on Discord, yeah. But let me tell you one thing. A JEI add-on? Essentially impossible. I'm saying essentially. You're not gonna have a fun time adding that to your game. I can promise you that. Okay. Oh, it's the backside button because I want to use the backside button as an encode button. Makes sense. So I don't need a backside button if you use the pattern side. Obviously, background control is not the right variable anymore, right? So $sign size would be 12 by 12, right? This would also impact both of those. So background control is obviously not. Cell overlay ref. Maybe background images. Like this. Okay, but like this works, no? I mean, yes, the button is kind of autistic, but yeah, it's too small. How are the proportions on the original i2? Okay, so the upper slot is actually it just takes up more space essentially. Like it's maybe like a 10 by 10 button, right? It's ever so slightly, no, not 10 by 10. I mean like 16 by 16, right? But what they do is, first of all, they increased the size of this button. Respectable. 24, 24. No, not button, but slot. You guys get it. Future might be comparable with the add-on. That would be great. But once again, I'm not sure if you can make a JEI in Minecraft. Okay. Obviously now that's because of the sizes. Oops. Oops. So let's just do 24 and 100% C for the height. I mean the offset will be weird. But the size would be correct, which it is not. Man, I don't want to do this again. Oh my god. Isn't it ironic that the song called Mutation is like the very first song that plays when like your Forge FML instance like arrows up during loading? Because mutation and mod and, you know. Yeah, I understand. What am I doing, by the way? Why is it so hard to like get this item correctly positioned? There we go, somewhat, right? If I increase the size of this to like 24, then maybe it will actually look decent. Uh-huh. I'm seeing the vision. Do you guys see the vision? I'm seeing the vision. I am seeing the vision. Did I copy this button or did I make it on my own? Either way, it does look pretty mid. Okay. I mean, this is correct. Like, I would say the proportions are correct. It's just that the offset is not correct, which obviously makes sense. Given that we have not added a padding yet. Wait, we aren't even using output middle, are we? I don't see output middle being used anywhere. Why do we even have this? It must be used. It must be used somewhere, right? Somewhere here. It's just hidden, right? Sneaky output middle hidden. It's literally not being used here. What? Why do we have this code then? Okay, pattern side. Oh yeah, because we remade it. Oh well. Where do we... There, okay. So we have to add a padding of a little bit. Jeez, why so big padding? Like that. Now there is a way to actually trick the game into thinking. Or into positioning this panel correctly without me having to use offsets. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Let's keep it at 18. For like a single slot, right? But this is coming together, isn't it? It's coming together very nicely. So if we make this a wrapping panel, also like that, right? And then just controls. And then just reference this. Type panel. Size 18 by 56. Then we can actually make this forcibly position itself correctly. Pattern side wrapping panel. See it positioned correctly. Are we done? I mean, obviously there's the button missing on the top right? But... oh, that was... oh, what the one button was for. Yeah, but that's awesome, no? Like, and if we, yeah, take this away. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Could help me, I've already sent a message on your Discord. I'm streaming right now, so, you know, it's... I won't answer now. Just show me your code. I'm gonna write you because you said you're using a translate. Hey, show me your code. I will review it after stream. Probably. Right. I mean, I won't. Like I cannot spend time on this on stream, right? It's obvious. Watch this be some like ChatGPT stuff. Also, one thing that I noticed is that they actually have their button like not here, like rather a little bit further up. But I don't think that we have the like space for that. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it like that. I mean, it makes... oh no, why is it ever so slightly offset? You guys see it, right? The bottom bit of the terminal is not big enough. Well, so nothing really we can do there. Yeah, we just have to roll with it. Yeah, we still need the thingy button, right? The switch mode button, which so trying to look a wiki. Actually, guys, it would be kind of fun if you would if we would look inside this add-on. Like, just for content, you know? Okay, so we have this button, obviously, then... yeah, we obviously have to rename this. Because it just isn't really what it's doing. It's the encode button control. Encode image hover. And then this would be just UI. Encode image. Cell image, or like encode image. Encode image selected. Or like encode hover. I think that's a great way of doing that. And now we actually need to duplicate it for the modal button. Yay. Mode, button control. Mode image. Mode image hover. Sure. Yeah. Then this mode image hover. Okay. Try to add a recipe page. What do you mean a recipe page? Can you clarify your thought process? What is a recipe page? Okay, so textures, items. We cannot use the vanilla stuff because like this would theoretically require us to like use a aux renderer or like an item renderer. We cannot use an item renderer. Damn, that UI looks sick. Meaning we show recipe. That's not really possible. Of item. Thank you very much for helping me, but I have to. Oh, I can listen to this. But I have to leave now. Alright, bye bye. I mean, if you're talking about the regular crafting table, right? There are already the recipes in the regular crafting table. If you just, you know, you can view all recipes here. But like, I cannot build it into the crafting table. That's simply not possible. What? Huh? You guys are seeing this, right? That is funny. That is the server thinks that I'm like not flying because I was like switching my game mode and then like started flying because I was hit. Oh, no, I'm not flying. What was that? Minecraft is tripping. What was that? Okay, no! You're not supposed to be able to add this to the net. Who's calling me? Pablo? Okay, wait, hold up. Pablo, whatever you do, stop right now. I'm streaming.
What?
I'm streaming!
Oh, okay.
But hey.
Hello.
Did you manage to work on the UI a little bit?
No, I just came home.
Okay. Just so you know, right? I'm not always gonna be here, you know. It would be nice if you can also work on that without me being in the VC.
Yes, of course.
Okay, good. Anyways, I'm working on I2B. I'm doing the pattern terminal. The new update. I mean, I guess you can call that, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of JSON, and then I'm gonna do a lot of coding, and then I'm gonna fucking die from all this stuff. I mean, I'm almost finished with the pattern terminal. I'm just missing one button, which I'm currently doing right now.
Still mad about the slots you lock, but you can still place items in them. That's not okay.
Hmm?
No,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Okay, but how are you supposed to like take items out because it's supposed to like work like a button, right?
force them out. I don't know.
It's a button, right? And I need to detect the button somehow, so it has to be a slot.
No, I don't. I don't mean. I mean when you put in the 3x3 thing instead of the 1x1. You know the buttons around the middle.
I guess.
And when you don't have the 3x3, I don't know what you call it, extension or something, active, you can still put items in those slots, even though they are not working. You know.
What do you mean by the 3x3 extension?
The I think it was for the export.
Oh,
Mode
you
where
mean that you want me to remove the button bindings for that? Yeah, well, it's just an overlaid image. Otherwise, I would have to like duplicate the whole fucking layout and then make the other slots show that don't have the bindings. Also, the bindings would be, I mean, the slots would still be there, just invisible. So you would still be able to shift click items into them.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, I just choose the lazy option. But yeah, that is true. Yeah, I just need to have this one button. I need two textures, one hammer and one like furnace type of texture, which are not 3D because I'm not invoking item renderer here.
Let's call Yassi.
Well, no. No. There must be something in the bedrock samples that like, you know, I bet there's like a hammer. It's like a hammer, right?
Safe.
Like if I search for hammer R, hammer L, okay? Anvil hammer. I mean, I expected something a little bit different.
Can I? What did? I don't know.
Hmm?
Don't worry.
Alright.
Don't worry.
But look, this is a nice hammer, no? Why are they even there, by the way? Why do they even where do they even exist? But yeah, well, we're gonna use that. Wait, it has to have different modes. We can work on that. Fuck man, it has to have different modes. I mean, theoretically, I should be able to just pass in. Yeah, why am I doing this? Can I not just pass in the texture as a variable through like this control here? That would make things a lot easier.
Drink.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll go get something to drink.
Do that. Yeah, because if I do the... If I have a texture here, of course. Like a $ texture. Okay, and a hover texture. Hover texture. Dude, it's so hot in here. Like, the thing with Germany is, right? The degrees, okay, might not be as hot as you might think. But the air is just so dry that it, like, cooks you even more. If that makes sense. Oh, I need to... But I don't know if I can use texture here. Maybe I'm conflicting with a binding. So let's use like cell, item, texture, and obviously cell, item, hover texture, right? What the hell is this? Cell, item, hover texture, default. Okay. Good. What? Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, then we don't need all of this, no? Then we just solve world hunger, basically. Because now we can obviously this is pattern terminal at. Honestly, let's make this a common. Let's make this into a common. a common. Cell image. Oh. Cell image control. This is a cell image. Yes. Dyslexia hits again. Cell image hover, and then of course cell image. This would be the cell image hover. Okay, now we should be able, theoretically, to take those textures, move them up into like here. Okay, then remove the default, then RA2 common cell image, right? Cell image control. Okay, and then we don't need all of this. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So. I haven't added the thingy yet, did I? Okay. So ideally, this button would be placed inside the chest panel, because then we can freely customize it, kind of, the location of it.
Hello.
Oh, hello. So we make this into a collection panel, then we say Collectionername is container items, and then we can just place our encode button. Wait, no, this was correct all along. Wait, this is not our count. This is our mode switch button. Mode switch. Oh, this already has an integrated everything. Oh, but it doesn't need to. I swear, I'm removing this collection panel here, just for me to later add it back. Watch it. Okay, I mean, theoretically it should still somewhere show up. I just wanted to show up and not crash my game. I think that's a fair deal that I can do with JCUI. Also, guys, I planned on playing Skylanders on stream. So if you guys, I don't know, let me know if you guys are interested. Okay, so why doesn't it like my cell image? Unknown properties, bindings, and visible. Huh? Oh. This must be a too common. Sorry. And is that on? Wait, hold up. Yeah, that's not my monitor. Also, Pablo, I think I'm hearing myself when I talk a little bit louder. So I don't know, maybe there's a thing. Why is there like a rainbow here? Just randomly on my screen. Okay. Oh, where did my new button go? Wait, is that the new button that I just added? I mean, okay. Sure. Wait a minute. Did I mess up? Because now if I do this... No. Why does it not show the item amount for this, but for the other one? Well, I mean, I guess it's not really showing the button anyways, right? Yeah. I find it funny that this button is so perfectly centered. Like, it looks very intentionally placed there. Which it is not, by the way. Like, that's why I missed it. Can I... No, if I put anchors onto here, it's gonna... book everything. Where would I put it? Well, where would I put this nice button? I mean, ideally it would be on the top right of the thingy screen, of the content screen. The problem with that is, that's not a panel, but rather a... I don't want to make this, man. Let me drink something before I do that. Yo, Jason, it can be so tiring. Alright. My idea would have been, since this would theoretically be part of the layout, right? To make this into a panel. And then have... Oh, I copied nothing. Wait, I already made like a switcher button, but I didn't finish it. Huh, funny. Funny me. Yeah, so my idea would just be to make this the main layout now. Make this a panel. And then center the button very right of the panel. Sure. Oh, it's referencing itself. Don't do that. Nope. That's correct. So naturally, it would still center itself. How would I get the button there? I guess it would have to be a panel. Inside of a panel. I guess then this only needs to be a panel. And this and the bottom one needs to be a collection panel, right? Oh, whoopsies. Meaning, this would then need to be a collection panel. And this would just be 100%, 100%. Let's just see if that works. Let's just see if that works. So, yeah, and then collection name, contain items, controls. And so here we do Oh, okay, but this one, top right. Okay, anchor from top right. Top right. There must be an easier way to do this, by the way. Switch mode button, add switch mode button. Like that. And I hope I can just do this. I'm just a little bit scared of what this 100% will do with the UI. You know. Well, indeed it is top right. I didn't know that it was that much top right. I thought the pattern terminal layout was in like a reasonable bounds. In like a bottom half. But no. What is this? Oh, I see. Indeed it is top right. Should I just brute force it? Like, I mean, that would be then center, right? And then, well, I guess we just offset it. Or center right, or right middle. And then we just offset it. Cause why the hell not? Is that really the right middle? I suppose. Should we do another one of those? Think so. So there would have to be a BG panel. Background. Type image, check pattern term. Okay, this is obviously not true. Textures, terminal. There's somewhere like a yeah, right side. That's just terminal right side. By the way, this does not you know, play good along with like UI edits. Actually, let me find the file now. It's probably somewhere in UI, right? Guys, yell if you see something that looks like it could be used as like a right side thing. I hate that it like takes like a second to like load in. That really does hurt my eyes. Hello, my dear boy. Hello, Diggo. With the... Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I can't find the texture, man. Or maybe this. I mean, yes and no. I don't need this to be like this, you know. I need it to be like only the right side is supposed to be filled out. Button border, like that. I know there's a texture for it because Pablo knows that there's a texture for it, but I just can't seem to find it.
Texture?
Huh? Yeah. The thingy for the right thingy. I don't know how to call
It's
it.
custom made.
Yes, I know
This
it's
is
custom
vanilla.
made from you, but there is also one in vanilla, right? And I want to use that because people have been using like texture packs with integrated storage, and it works except this part. Which is why I'm trying to find. Maybe there's a vanilla texture.
I actually don't think there is.
Really? I mean, there's one for like the top one, right? Like in a crafting table. This is literally this, but rotated. Is this autocraft? This is integrated storage. Yeah, I get I mean here as well, right? Does exist somewhere. To be fair, the button is kind of weird. You can rotate stuff in JSON UI, right?
You can't.
Testing. There must be like a rotation property, is there?
Nope.
I mean, with animations, right? Yeah.
Not.
Huh? I see rotation. But it's for paper doll. Why? I mean, the closest thing that I see would be dialogue background, but... yeah, I'm not sure about that. Or this. Or this. No. Actually, I mean... what's stopping me from layering this one behind? Yeah, I guess the strike through. That's true. Like something that is open on the right side. Okay, you convinced me, Pablo. I cannot find it. There must be, though. There must be. Look, no, mobile is using the right side thingy. Mobile is using it. There is one. Just where? I'm not gonna look into Pocket UI. Oh, am I? Nice, I need to find an image that looks like this. Not the crafting thing, but rather the background. This background here. I need to find that. If you guys see it, scream at me. Let me know which file I missed. Okay, hold up. Let's load in all the files so I don't get this annoying thing. And then let's filter for .png. Right. That's not how you filter for .png. Oh, okay. Oh, it still needs to load in. There it is. Okay. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Okay, those are a lot of textures. Wait, can I? Yeah, the details page, right? Yeah. I mean... I have time. I can go through every single one of these. Yeah. So it's not this, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this. Square donut? That's not a donut. Mojang, what the hell? What are all of those icons? Help me. So unorganized. You know what would be funny? If the file wouldn't even be in like this folder, it would be like in a separate Pocket UI folder. What are all of those? Thin dialogue. I mean, the closest thing I've seen is thin dialogue. Sanctuary artwork and the great storage mode is getting even more amazing. It is. And I'm working very hard towards it. Oh? Tab, top, front, right, most? What? What is this? Looks disgusting. But it's the closest thing I found to this. Oh, it's for controllers. I think. Tab right front. I mean, this is not the texture. But I'm sure it's...
Can you use tab right front?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Maybe we can like use that. The only thing with this is that it doesn't have a 9 slice by default, I assume, because it's used for other stuff, I think. For buttons, so it probably does not have a 9 slice.
Tab right front has a 9 slice.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check it out in a second then. Maybe there's like a better thing that looks that doesn't have this weird cutoff. Or this, yeah. RTX Sparkle. Are we deadass? RTX Sparkle. Okay, we're getting side toggle, okay? We're getting closer. What is all this? Like those 3 pixels, come on, man. Windows Preview doesn't like to render those. Recipe back panel. Man. Man. It must be here somewhere. I mean, there's purple border. The most sought after 9 slice ever. Found that before the thing. What the hell? We're only halfway through. How many textures am I downloading? I just wanna play my... Oh. It's the exact opposite of what we need. This is the exact opposite of what we need. I mean, if there's a left side, then there's a right side, right? Right? Pocket tab left side. Pocket tab right side. Okay. Okay, let's go for it now. Where is the how did you call it? Wait, I don't even know where it is. It's located. It's in Textures UI. Okay. Thought so. Right side. Okay. Gonna replace this string with Textures UI Pocket tab right side. And if everything, and if the stars align, wait. And if the stars align, then we won't even have to do offsetting. But only if the stars align. Are we deadass? Is that on every UI? No. So I just replaced something I shouldn't have replaced. Is what it's saying. Inscriber? Inscriber? The inscriber doesn't have any upgrade slots. Molecular assembler is what I want. This thing. I mean, yeah. I mean, it is kind of unfortunate that, like, the texture is ever so slightly different. Right?
I think the other one we found is better. The tab right front or whatever.
Think so? So
Yes.
oh yeah, I think I know why this is happening. Yeah, of course. This has nothing to do with that. I'm just goofing. I mean, we can try it. I mean, this texture isn't necessarily bad, right? It's just that
It also doesn't have a
black
border.
outline, yeah. Can I like add it with when I add shadow to it with JCI? Like shadow true? Does it work on images?
No.
Okay, sad. So what was the other one?
Tab right front or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something else.
Tab right front, it was tab right front. I don't know. Yeah, it is tab right front. But it's like not even symmetrical. Or yeah,
I think it's better.
we can try. Is it also in UI? Just UI? Yeah, it is. Okay, pocket tab right side. Okay, let's save that. Pocket. Hey. Pocket tab right side. Okay, but like realistically. Okay, I'm doing this to get compatible with like people that do like dark UI, you know? Let's be realistic for a second. Will anyone touch this file ever? Eh? I think not. But maybe it does look better. Don't look at this machine. It's definitely smaller. So that would mean I would have to offset all of those. But at the same time, it does look better. Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm gonna download the first dark mode pack that I'll find. If the dark mode pack makes this texture dark, we're gonna make, or we're gonna offset it all. Minecraft, Bedrock, dark mode. Dark theme. Oh, this looks like it modifies everything. Well, we're gonna see. Yay, plus one download for him. Dark mode theme. Textures, UI. He is modifying it. GG's. Wait, but his tab right back looks different than mine. Like, it's missing like this part here. Will this affect anything? I don't know. But I guess we're gonna offset everything now. Wait, how does this even make sense? Why does this happen? I mean, okay, this don't mind this. This is just me goofing. Yeah, let's get all the machines together, just so we have, so we can modify each one of them. You as well. Whoop. And whoop. Okay. First of all, the import bus. Item bus items is not it. Oh, I think I made it like a common into like a common thing into like a common upgrade items. Didn't I? Yeah, common upgrade items. That makes it very convenient. So, what could the offset possibly be? Maybe 10?
1 should be.
Nah, there was like an offset of 12 on it for some reason. So,
What? I think 1.
well, my UI aligning skills are also not the best. But, I mean, just see, that is something. Oh, but the molecule assembler is not using the same? Or maybe it's a layering issue. Nope, it's apparently not, it's just not using upgrade items. Yeah, this is 1 pixel definitely for the scroll bar. Now it will be funny to find Pablo's scroll bar. I mean, I guess I can just look for the texture. Yeah, if I just change the offset to 1 instead of 2, that should fix this. Am I right? Yeah. I mean, the texture does look a little bit more squished now. So let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's say 13 pixels. No, wait, that's the wrong variable. Let's make it like that. I hope that's not too much. Foreshadowing. It's perfect, no? Ah. It looks pretty much like the old one. Yeah, don't mind this, guys. Don't look at this. Now this one, on the other hand. I don't know why the molecular assembler has a different opinion on this. Or because I'm using a manual offset for the upgrade items, I assume. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not good at positioning. But this position, this position, this position. And well, this is to be positioned. Is there any other machine that uses upgrade items? I don't think so. But I think the people are gonna be very happy about that change. Smile. Okay. So, back to working on the pattern terminal again. So obviously if we do this, then we have a bunch of problems. Can I? Okay. I should be able to just make this a control, right? I mean, what's stopping me? And then just plus 4px, zpx. Also here plus 4px. Yes. Ideally, the button now also has to stand out. Huh. Yes. Where's the button? Layer -1. That's when you know you have too much indentation. And obviously it needs to be moved a little bit to the right. Offset like 10, 12. I think 12 is way too much, but we're gonna see. Where's the button? I did layer -1 and still not giving me my button. 200. No button. But we're gonna also take the time to this. Maybe the button needs to have like a size, a specific size. But the button was there before that, no? Ooh, that's perfect. What? Okay, almost. It's not aligned with this. Why, we were referencing the switch mode button? Okay. Does have a size. Maybe it needs this kind of size. Which, I mean, it shouldn't matter, you know, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Where is my button? I'm gonna invoke the negative 100. There is no way that it will now unlayer my button. There is no absolute way. It overlaid my button. Okay, just to be clear, if I remove the controls, what the hell? Oh, I assume because it already has controls? Yeah, of course. And with the controls, I'm deleting the main button. Because I'm directly referencing this. Okay, we're gonna need to make this into a panel either way. So maybe it's not that bad. Hello, Flux and Suyu. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Variant 1. At whatever this is. Okay. JC my brain. Okay, now this needs to be here because we want them to be the same size, right? Except I think we can make this a regular panel unless we do collection index. Oh, it shouldn't matter. Okay. This is the variant 1 button. Yeah, so those 3 obviously must be inside of here. So the size of this panel, then the size of the button below that. Where did I reference it? Hello? There. Oh, that's because I wanted to add the controls into here. Where is my background? Ah, background. Maybe like a +8. And now work. Please. I mean, there's really no reason why it should not work. Hey. Okay. That's something. Is it lined up correctly? To be fair, oh my god, the stroke is not big enough. It's not aligned. Oh wait, I didn't even see that. So we need a little different offset. Like maybe 8. And also let's move it 1 slot up. What are those emojis, by the way? That's how I feel right now. I think the position is decent. But I think now this outer thingy is way bigger than the inner. Maybe we should make the button also a little bit smaller then. Like 16 by 16. And yeah, I mean, it's also gonna decrease the size of this. Which then is gonna mean that I have to re-offset it again, right? This looks right. It looks so right, in fact, that I don't even wanna bother testing if it's actually correct and just wanna do the stuff. I don't speak English, that's fine. Look at this. It's actually just slots. Yeah, we gotta fix the slot bindings. And look at this. Wow. Also, we are gonna need to find a way to remove the slot count from this. Or we leave it in as a feature. But yeah. I mean, we could also make this thingy bigger depending on if it's crafting mode or recipe mode, pattern mode or thingy mode. Either way, we're gonna have to read the current slot size, stack size. We are already doing it once here. It's not gonna be too difficult to do it again, right? There. So, what we're gonna do is... This should not have any bindings. Yeah. So if the stack count is bigger than 2, or if it's smaller than 2. What's this? Okay. Never mind. Okay, so this is variant 1. So this would be the crafting. This would be the processing, right? This would be crafting mode. And this would be the processing mode. Okay. So obviously the textures would be different. But we already searched up a hammer. Hammer Elder PNG. Textures. Oh, poor guy. Terminal, no, UI. So this is the hammer mode, right? I don't have a hammer I don't have a hammer hover texture, obviously. Which is why I'm just gonna use the hammer disabled thing. For now. Okay, so then I need a processing. Obviously there's not gonna be like a furnace texture, right? In UI. Guys, what icon can we use for processing? Probably a gear. Automation. See, it already knows. Gear? It's literally gear.png. Okay. Use anything? I'm not gonna use anything. Silly. So, theoretically it should be a hammer. In theory. It's indeed a hammer that you can hover. And theoretically even put items into. Oh, look at this! Okay, I mean, obviously they're bound to the wrong slot, right? So, let's make it actually a variable. Yeah. I'm gonna call it dollar sign. Slot. No. Dollar sign craft pattern mode slot. Pattern mode slot index default. We're just gonna do 13, right? Okay, where do we reference this button again? There. So this is gonna be this variable. And yeah, we were also referencing this here. Oh, it's, yeah. I see. Slot visibility wrapper. Another slot visibility wrapper. And that should be it. Meaning, if I turn this into 0. In theory. In theory. In the big theory. Okay, let's code this in real quick. It's not gonna take long. Const pattern mode slot index is equal to 0. So the tick, we get the component, get the pattern mode, right? So if pattern mode dot has, if it doesn't have an item, right, we switch the mode. Meaning if pattern mode item slot like this. So oh, S is what? Oh, okay. So if the what? That's not what I copied. ChatGPT is griefing me. So if the amount is bigger than 1, mean, realistically, bigger than 2. We set the amount to 1. Oh, we need a new item, right? So let's not do the UI progress, right? UI progress. Let's construct it. Oh, but we don't know the previous mode. It won't matter. We can use temporary variables inside the machine to figure that out. So this would be pattern mode. Okay. So, look at this. Bound entity dot get dynamic property I2BA is crafting mode. True. Const mode. As boolean or undefined. Okay. So if mode, then we're gonna do 2, else 3. We're just gonna set the pattern mode item slot to this. And then we reload all, and then we experience absolute cinema. Watch this. You're gonna see a master at work. GG, our button is gone. Oh. Oh, because it's... No, it is 2, but like it's... Look at this, it's showing that, right? Why doesn't it like 2? I assume I got the conditions wrong. So 2 or 3 it's gonna be, okay? Yeah, switch mode button. Okay, let's do crafting mode is if it's 2. We're gonna do this if it's bigger than 2. Oh no, this is supposed to be smaller than 3. Watch this. Come on. There we go. Hey, look at this. And we cannot change it. Oh, we need to flip the mode again, obviously. So we're gonna flip the mode actually again. And parenthesize this, of course. Well, I mean... Oh, because we don't set the dynamic property. Okay, but this is low-key ass because we're using the same slot. And when we're taking items out of it... So we're gonna have to use 2 different slots. Because else it's gonna be laggy. But in theory, okay? For the theory. See, it does switch modes. ever so laggy. Yeah. Not very clean. I mean, that's because
How would it work if you shift click?
it still work.
No,
Because
would it work better because we could then just always shift
I'll
click?
pause the shift click binding. I mean, you can have your inventory full, right?
True.
No, I just have to use two different slots. One to basically store the item in, and the other one to store the state in. Which is a bit sad, because that would mean I would have to give up another row of items that I can display in the pattern terminal. But who uses the pattern terminal to display their items? Like, come on. Wait, do I? To be honest, I've just allocated 20 slots without even realizing if I like use 20 slots or not. So this is 9, this is 10, this is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Dude, we're good. We have so many slots left. Holy. Yeah, okay. Then let's make a let's make a different slot for that. The only thing that's gonna be a little bit of a problem is that obviously this is now thinking it's him. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Can I pass in the container index? I mean, yeah, I can. So the actual container index of this, I could just replace to be something else. Like if I make this a collection panel and the collection name container items, I can just pass in a collection index. That is... But no, this won't work, would it? I don't wanna create a custom panel around this. It's lame. Okay, pattern mode slot index, okay. Pattern mode state and don't do this to me. And pattern mode button index default, and that would be like 1, just to see if it works. Okay, obviously we're gonna change the stuff. Okay, so mode state. So this is going off the puddle mode state index. Okay, slot index, yeah. But the collection index of this, let's remove the collection index here, because this is gonna have to handle it. So ideally, or not ideally, but rather unfortunately, would have like a panel crafting mode wrapper, okay, which would be type panel size 100% C, 100% C. Then controls, it would just be this, right? Except. Okay, except. There's gonna be a collection panel. There's gonna be a normal panel. Okay. No, this also has to be a collection panel. Both of them have to be collection panels. Because now this can have the collection index of the thingy variable. Mode button index, right? Because it's a button. Also the bindings, they have to be here. I'm a liar. Filthy liar. This is the button index. And this is the thingy index, the state index. State slot index. Let's remove the slot, just so it matches. You know. Where was it? I'm completely missed where it was. This. Okay. Now, where's... Come, please, ChatGPT, just autocomplete all of this for me. Please, I beg. Okay. Is this correct? Holy shit, it actually looks like it. It might be correct. So this is the pattern state, and this is a pattern button. The pattern state is different. It's gonna change the button state. Okay. Const pattern state index pattern button index.
Okay, Dingsel.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much done with the quiz.
Oh.
So I will make true or false and then I'm done.
Do you have the fancy animation?
No, I will add that later.
Okay.
But I will go now, but I will call you later, okay?
Alright.
See ya.
See ya. Okay. Okay, pattern state button index. So instead of having this button, right, we get the slot const pattern state slot. Okay, and then we set this, to the progress. And obviously, we need to set both, right? So also the pattern mode item slot, or the pet. Let's keep it consistent. Oh, ChatGPT knows already. And button dot set item. Okay, pattern mode dot amount is equal to 1, and then to the pattern mode. Yes. Okay. In theory, the big theory, it should be very clean. It might take one thing, you know, because I would just have to read this logic, right? Essentially. Come on. I mean, it's a bit of code duplication, but cry about it. Please! You got the texture wrong. Oh. Or maybe it didn't. I'm confused. Like, obviously, it's testing for this button, right? So, the good thing is we have two progress. Progress 1, progress 2. This progress has... This is the one that updates the button. Or not. No, wait. This one needs to have no item, and then this one updates the button again. Yeah. I think that's actually a scripting issue, because... Pattern button slot, and this is the pattern state index, okay? Oh, I have them flipped. So this would be 0 and this would be 1. Like that, I think. Yeah, right? This is it. I mean, you cannot spam it. I don't know why. But yeah, this would be it, essentially. I don't know what happened to the to the texture, by the way. Huh? Pattern? I think it was literally gear, yeah. Stupid. Stupid AI. Can take over the world, but cannot place the texture correctly based on context. Oh, it's working. What happens if you... I mean, I guess there's missing this sound. The sound is missing, you know. How do I even... Wait, I cannot listen to the song, I forgot. Well, not I forgot, but yeah. How the hell do I play the sound? I feel like I'm playing it with at P. Which... Maybe? Are we dead ass? Oh wait, no. Why do I play the sound? Aha. Let's see what I see. Doesn't this conflict with the other script I wrote? Serve global. This? We can save some CPU power, guys! Well, but I think the backside item isn't even inside this list. It is. So what the hell am I doing? Oh. Like this. And then I don't need all of this. Honestly, let's update the rate to like 3 because we just saved performance, so we can obviously use performance in a different space, right? To make it a little bit more snappy. So now that we have that, oh, utility crab, what you doing with my pack? I mean, I guess this does work. It's still a bit slow. But like, it's gonna be fine. I mean, you can see that it's working, right? I mean, I don't really like the gear icon, to be honest, but yeah. Let's give the item stack a name tag, no? Okay, let's make a function first. Yeah, okay, yeah. I like that. I like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, we don't need to do this anymore, by the way. Oh, we need to do that. Oh, it's because of a bang that we need. Just want to see bangs. I mean, we can do this as well. Maybe it's a little bit safer. It's not. Okay. So, yeah, instead of this, we just... How about this? Why not do... Why not do the whole thing? Okay, no. Because we... Yeah. Toggle pattern mode. And we also toggle the pattern mode. Yeah, we don't need to check if it doesn't have a slot, right? We just always... Oh, no we do. Eh, too bad. Too bad. So... What now? Oh yes, the name tag for the item. So, this is the pattern state, this is the visual thing, right? Pattern mode.name tag is equal to mode, question mark? And it's gonna be like... crafting mode, pattern mode, right? And then \n and then like a 7 or 8, yeah? And click to switch. Something like that, right? Obviously it needs to update once. Crafting mode, click to switch. Pattern mode, click to switch. Okay, why does it have like this default formatting? Disgusting. Yeah, see? It low-key works. Holy. I mean... it works, no? Jesus. Where have we What have we done, dude? What have we done? Oh, obviously the backsort slot doesn't work. But we can implement it someday. I mean, now it's just scripts, right? But I think I'll leave that for another day, guys. We were productive as fuck. Seriously. Like, Jesus. We were productive, guys. I mean, look at this. Can toggle between pattern modes. Isn't that crazy? Now, why would anyone do this? Obviously, to either create a crafting pattern or a processing pattern. I'm gonna screenshot this. Maybe not with the buggy blocks. How do I not show that there is like, yeah, maybe like this? Or like this, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna post a screenshot actually. I'm gonna tease what I'm gonna do, because obviously you guys that are watching the stream know that I'm like gonna go into crafting before I do the energy system, right? But the people, yeah, that are not watching the stream, you know, might find it cool. What message can we write? Bedrock, by the way. Nah, I think it's obvious that this is bedrock. Not quite energy and channels, but I think you guys prefer that more. Yeah, I mean, we're gaming, dude, we're gaming. But I think that's gonna be it for me. Because... Dude, why is it that the slot only... Like, look, this slot is normal, right? You click on it, and it, like, instantly comes back up. See, you can spam it. But you cannot spam this one, because it, like, changes the slot ID, I guess, and then you have to... You can scroll to, like, reset the state, I guess. But, like, you have to move your mouse to update the slot. That is so weird. I mean, what is it changing? I mean, it's hiding and then showing an element. By definition. So yeah, obviously it's gonna have problems with that, right? But I guess... I'm back. Oh, hello. Yeah, I was about to end the stream because, I mean, this is good progress that we made today. Like, seriously. Obviously, I still need to work on the other functionalities of this, but damn. This is good. This is good. And one day it's gonna be as finished as the crafting terminal. Crazy, right? Anyways, that is gonna be it for me. Because JCUI does really things to one, okay? So, if you guys want to support me, you know, I'm gonna end the stream now. If you guys want to support me, check out my Discord, watch my videos for the watch time. Maybe even, I don't know, if you're feeling very generous, donate to my Ko-fi. Yeah. Bro, I have a question. Okay, before I go offline, I'll do a small Q&A round, I guess. What are those new wolf sounds, by the way? I guess we can also just chill, maybe. I just need a break, to be honest. But nah. Will there be an item recipe page? I don't think I can add that. I mean, I don't know what you mean about that. I mean, you can already go into like the crafting table, right? You can already do this, right? Oh shit. Come on. You can already go into here and then just to, I don't know, crafting or terminal, and you can see the recipes. You can already do that. If you mean inside the crafting terminal, that doesn't work. If you mean a dedicated website for it, sure. But why? No, it's a yeah. If it's gonna be a website, I mean, I do plan on making a website, but it's not my priority. Even though I am kind of feeling like making a website, to be honest. Wait, is this terminal linked to anything? I mean, it's saying it's out of range, right? But can you really trust that? Like, to what would it be linked? Oh, it is linked. Oh, it's linked to this. Oh my god, that the system is reliable. Anyways, that's it from my side. Once again, any questions, Discord, Ko-Fi, I don't know, just being there. Any amount of support would be appreciated. Yeah. I guess that's it. So, bye-bye.